All right, let's go through the top 3 kills by King Viserys in season 1 of House of the Dragon. I mean, we did one previously for Daemon Targaryen, but surprisingly, you might not be thinking it. There's some pretty big kills by King V in season 1 of House of the Dragon. And it's not only Paddy Considine's killing of playing this role.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't see that he was nominated for an Emmy or won an Emmy. You sure he killed that?
No. Listen right now. Everyone should smash that like button as hard as you want to smash. Whoever knuckleheads are in charge of the Emmys that didn't nominate Paddy Considine.
It's a sin.
It's a sin.
It's a sin. He deserved the Emmy. He deserves all the Emmys. Let's get into this.
All right, number 3 of King Viserys' kills within season 1 of House of the Dragon. The stag from the hunt. Gator, they literally had this thing tied down, and my boy, though he was missing a few fingers, was struggling. He was struggling.
He was struggling. He had to stab the thing twice. It didn't even take the first time, even though they had this thing completely restrained. Not going to lie, man. Watching this, I was kind of excited for the hunt until I found out what the hunt actually consisted of. It was pretty disappointing, dude. It was pretty disappointing. I kind of felt bad for King V as well. You saw the pain in his eyes. He didn't want to kill this thing, but he did. And you know what? Even though he didn't want to do it, he got his hands dirty. And in the end, despite the fact that it took 2 tries, jammed it in there and killed the stag successfully. And they probably ate well that night because of it. So, good on him. That's why this is number 3, though, man. That's why this is number 3.
I have a quick little theory. Maybe Jason Lannister kind of threw off the equilibrium of this spear that he gave him. Oh, here's this cool spear you got here.
Make him look stupid.
Yeah, and when he wasn't looking, either lubed it up, did something that way to counterbalance it. So, maybe we can't blame King V for this. Maybe Jason Lannister is, twirling his little mustache in the background. Yeah.
Can you even imagine holding a spear that's so counterbalanced? It's such a thin object, but it's so much weight on the left side.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I got this. Everybody stand back. Watch this shit. And you try to go for the lunge stab and somehow it just shifts off to the left or something. Dude, that's crazy craftsmanship. Good on Jason if that's the case. And grade A prank.
Coming in number 2, King Viserys and his lovely wife, Emma. Now, this is the first kill we see within House of the Dragon, arguably one of the most memorable because of how it was done on screen. Ooh, this was a hard one for King V. What do I do here? What do I do?
I know he was between a rock and a hard place, dude, and he made the call. And yeah, he didn't technically do the killing, but he approved it. He's the king. The blood's on his hands. And obviously, this isn't a good, honorable, badass kill, but this had such a huge impact on the series as a whole. And you feel so bad for this guy, man. This would affect you to your core for the rest of your life. This is a good kill. It's a good kill on screen, dude. It's very entertaining. It's impactful. It sucks we have to put it at number 2, but like we said at the beginning, there are some kills. There's not a lot to work with, but this is our number 2.
This is number 2, but also he called his shot. He's like, dude, my money's on that baby boy's coming out. It's going to be a healthy baby boy, and he's going to be my heir, and we don't have to worry about the line of succession anymore. Unfortunately, Mr. Magoo Maester, I guarantee he had something to do with it, why Balon did not survive past childbirth. Yeah, well, he is. But him killing his wife in order to, maybe save the baby or whatever, it makes sense if you think, hey, I'm gonna save countless lives by not having some sort of civil war breakout, by just dealing with this. Just have the baby boy. Don't have to worry about it. Don't have to deal with the endless politicking that he has to do later on with every person throwing their 2 cents on.
Oh, dude, I know.
Which underage girl he needs to marry, Yeah,
exactly. I know. They wanted him to marry the most underage possible, too. It's come on, guys. You're setting me up for failure here. Chris Hansen's about to walk through the door. But, yeah, dude, I would be so annoyed if I was King V in all these situations. How many small council meetings has he had to sit at? Where he's like, all right, guys, let's talk about taxes. Let's get the realm back in good shape. And we got a lot of poor people. About the succession. It's oh my God, again? Are you serious, dude?
Thought about this little girl, King V? No, I haven't. Yeah. I haven't thought about her.
It's enough. So, yes, I feel for him in that situation.
Coming in at number 3. Okay, this is controversial, and we don't necessarily see it on screen. Well, we see maybe one example of it on screen by season 1. But coming in at number 3, the countless innocent lives King V now has put basically to death, because not only does he just love his little baby Rhaenyra so much, but he has this last confusing statement to Alicent as he dies that causes all this chaos and results in this dance of dragons we're going to be seeing in season 2. But at least we see a little bit of it with Luke in end of season 1, and I gotta put some blood on my on the one good hand King V has by the end of it. Blood is on his hand.
Good's a strong word, but yeah, it's the one hand he has. I completely agree with you. It's kind of a companion kill to the one we just discussed at number 2 with his wife, because like we said, he did kill his wife to prevent a civil war in the realm by making this heir situation set in stone. This is going to be easy as shit. There's going to be no questioning who my heir is going to be and who the next ruling houses will be after I die. He made the one decision. Now he's going in the exact opposite direction. I think maybe this was intentional. Everybody assumes this was accidental, but he's laying on his deathbed. He thinks, man, I'm about to check out. I'm at the end of my rope. The last big decision I made, not only did it lose me my wife, it lost me my kid, and we're still at odds. I think I'm going to go the opposite direction on this one and try to sow as much chaos as I possibly can by giving the most cryptic, confusing statement with the most common name in Westeros, especially of the Targaryen family. Let's just see what happens. Let's just throw it out there and see how it goes. I'm not going to be here. I don't give a shit.
It almost feels like he's playing deal or no deal. And right the last second, he goes, case number 4. Yeah, I want 4. I think I'm 4. I had 13. And then,
yeah, it's exactly it. And there's like 50 left, too. It's like, yeah, you have no idea what you're doing, dude.
Yeah, or like he's on a freeway, you know. It's like, you got to exit here. If you want it, you got to exit here, though. Do you want to exit? He's like, no, I'm good. No, actually, no, never mind. Yeah, I gotta go. So that's what kind of feels out of King V. You know, maybe some people might be thinking, oh, no, he loves Rhaenyra, and he just mistakenly did it with the prophecy. I secretly think, even though King V doesn't show his love always to the Greens, or his Hightower children, I really think he's Team Green by the end of it. I think he is. By the end of it, he's like, dude, you know, these little kids are little shitsters, and I want the Greens. I like Aegon.
I think so too. Well, dude, Daemon walks in with Rhaenyra. Remember they showed off their 2 baby boys? Remember those 2 new ones? I think he took a look at them, and he, you know, for their benefit, he was like, oh, they're so beautiful. You named this one after me. That's so great. As soon as they left the room, that smile turned into, not impressed. Not impressed. He completely turned coat on them in that moment. And plus, I think seeing Rhaenyra in that older age, she's a hyper bitch, and he is definitely aware of that.
Yeah. And maybe when he saw one of them was named Viserys, he's like, they're trying way too hard here. They're trying way too hard to get my love. Oh, yeah, well, you name one Aegon and the other one Viserys. Like,
it comes off so fake, dude. It comes off so fake. It's like, dude, I already named my kid Aegon. You're naming your kid Aegon, too? And then, what do you think, that negates it just because you name one after me? It's like, nice try, guys. Go to hell.
It's also kind of known within medical circles that I think some people have this like moment of clarity right before their death, especially if they have Alzheimer's or something. They're all of a sudden just super on for whatever reason. I think that's what happened with King V. He's like, dude, I'm all clear. Aegon, of course, dude. What am I supposed to do here? I got the right over Rhaenys because I got a dick and balls between my legs. So should Aegon. Makes sense to me. All right, good night.
Yeah, see you night forever. And he played it really well too, because even though he had a moment of complete clarity and strength, he still played it like he was old and decrepit and barely able to speak, because he wanted his alone time. You know, he doesn't want to spend it with Alicent. Like, I'm not a fan of Rhaenyra, but Alicent's just as bad. You know, I'm on Team Green as opposed to Team Black. You know what I'm saying? He was like, gave her something cryptic to go run off with, but didn't make it so clear and full of strength that Alicent would want to say, holy shit, everybody come in the room. King V's good again. He's good. Everybody swarm. It's like, yeah.
He's doing backflips.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, I think King V played this masterfully. And I think these are his top 3 kills.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this and smash that like button.
Or not. We don't care.